Greetings, everyone. This is my 1000th video. I don't know why that was really hard to say. Video 1000. And it's my first take, and it's going to be my only take. There are times where I will start a video and in the first few seconds start again, but not this one. 1000 videos on my channel, and I've developed a small clan of y'all that watch my videos. Like a small village, like 30 to 50 of y'all. And then a few people that watch and comment regularly. And I appreciate the small clan of you. First off, I'll start this video saying I appreciate all of you that watch my videos and that comment, and those of you that are just lurkers. Hello to you lurkers watching. Lurking in the shadows, just watching without saying anything. I don't know that you're even watching because there's no way I can know except that you know for yourself you watched my video. I'm holding a resistance band, a heavy-duty resistance band that I use for my hip and shoulders to stretch and strengthen them. 48 and a half years old, almost. I'll be 49 in December. So the first thing I'll talk about is the aging process. And I'll just share a little bit about my journey and what I've been learning. And the aging process is interesting. It is the battle to stave off death for as long as possible, and also to live as healthily and as strong and full as possible. I don't want to live a life where I am crippled and feel sick and unhealthy. I've been there, done that, and it sucks. I was doing deadlifts Saturday, today's Thursday, so almost a week ago, and tweaked my lower back. I could feel a disc or something kind of pop a little. And then I felt some nerve pain down my left leg. Super triggering. I've had 2 back surgeries. So I think deadlifts are out for me permanently. But I've been doing a lot of stretching, a lot of walking. It's super windy. I hope the wind isn't noisy for this video, but if it is, enjoy the wind and the whooshing sound. But yeah, I think deadlifts are out for me. I've been doing lots of stretching, walking. I already know how to rehab it myself. I've been down the road twice. I don't need to go find a physical therapist. I know the exercises to do. I know it's likely a disc issue, but even if it's not, the protocol is the same. Greatly increase my flexibility and strengthen my core and my obliques, and take it easy and let the body do its miraculous thing that it does, heal itself. But it's annoying, it's triggering, it's frustrating. I can get frustrated. But it's just a bump on the road of life. I've had many of those bumps on the road in life. And they'll continue as I get older and experience the aging process. I am not 20 anymore, that's for sure. I feel very physically fit and very strong. I'm very active still, even if I'm reduced in my activity right now. I'm holding the tripod with my right hand because it is so damn windy. Let me see if I can move it closer. It'll make it easier to hold. There we go. A little more up close and personal. This is going to be a long video. The intention is to make this a long video because it's my 1000, video 1000. And I intend to just speak off the cuff, share whatever comes to mind. As I'm chilling here on a Thursday after work, it's like 5:30 p.m. or somewhere around there. And the aging process, I take a lot of supplements. I take something called Intramax. It's a very large bottle of a liquid that contains like 415 things, from vitamins and minerals and herbs and other things. I also bought some Intramin and Intra Immune. These are giant bottles of liquid too from the company Drucker Labs. Intra-Immune is very much for supporting the immune system, has a lot of zinc and other things in it. And Intramin is a lot of trace minerals and electrolytes. So normally I drink just the Intramax, but I decided to get the others because I need a boost. Right now my body needs an extra boost of stuff. That sun is super bright. Like need a hat or something. Oh my goodness. Happens if I go like this. That kind of shields it. There's some clouds, so maybe it won't be an issue. The aging process. We're all gonna die one day. I feel that in my day-to-day life and actions. I'm not sure that my actions and the stuff I do in my life has much of an effect on this world. I think it has a small effect. It has a small effect on a small group of people. But the aging process is a test. It's a test to see if I can maintain my strength and my center as life and time essentially kill me slowly. That's really what the aging process is. We go through life, the moment we're born, we feel gravity. We feel the weight of gravity. We feel the weight of neediness and needing food and liquid. And we can do nothing as a baby except depend on other people. Damn, that's a difficult place to be. That's difficult. We all enter life in the same way, in a very difficult place, needing everything from someone. As we get older, the ability to become self-sufficient and independent happens. But it's a very vulnerable position as a baby, needing everything from someone. It's not somewhere I ever want to be. And so I work on my body and my health tirelessly so I can maintain my ability to move and interact with the world and handle injuries like the one I just had with my lower back. I'm very strong in my body, so I think my body will be able to heal naturally and in the miraculous way the body heals. But yeah, we start off life needing, crying, wanting. We go through life, I think, with various moments of crying, needing, wanting, if you have any kind of soul anyways. For those soulless, who I'd be surprised if you're watching this video if you're soulless, but if you are, learn to feel some emotions and have some empathy and care, as we only get this one life, and when this one life is over, it's over, it's done. Woo, that's bright. I'm gonna pause this video and get some sunglasses or something. Well, I got nothing, so I got some water. I don't have a hat or sunglasses nearby. Yeah, anyways, the aging process, I think about it all the time. I think about death all the time. So as I live each moment in life, I know death lurks. It's gonna come at some point. And every decision I make, especially as I've gotten older and I feel that time of death, I think it's far away still, but it's much closer than it was when I was a teenager or when I was 20. My actions and my way of being are linked towards that deathbed moment or that time of death moment. Because as far as I know, I've got this one life. And so I seek to maximize every experience and to give everything my all, to not leave anything on the court, to not give up easily, to fight, and to leave everything on the court. And I believe I've done that in my life. Have I been perfect? No. Have I missed opportunities in life in various ways, whether it's money or people? Yeah, for sure. But have I given life a really good go? Made the most of my life and years to this point? Yeah, I think I have. I've had a lot of learning experiences and growing, and death is interesting to me because I think when we die, it's like going under anesthesia. I think We may, in the moment before death, feel that it's coming, but I think the moment death happens, it's like a snap of the fingers. Whether we go unconscious and then die, it's the same, or whether we're conscious and then die. It's an instant shut off. There's no return from it. What happens after that, I do not know. No one knows. No one is privy to that information. People can theorize and create religions and organizations that seem to know the answer to that, but nobody knows the answer to what happens when we die. That's the beauty of this life. There's a lot of things that can be proved scientifically. Death is one that nobody has claim to. We all as humans, even though I have a twin brother and we're very similar, we all as humans have to go through this journey. Whether we are empaths or narcissists or evil or good or assholes or kind and loving or insane or normal, whatever kind of person you are, you've got to go through the aging process and to your eventual death. We're all subject to it. This is the one thing we all as humans can bond on, no matter what race, religion, creed, attachment style, alignment, whether you're chaotic evil, chaotic good, lawful neutral, chaotic neutral. This is a common connecting point. Death connects us all as humans. We all know it. We all know that if we run someone over on the road, that person's could likely die, and we know that there's a permanence in that. We've never seen someone come back from the dead. You can claim that you had a seance and talked to someone, but I don't believe that that's possible. But what do I know? I'm just one man sitting here on a deck in outside my condo on the 3rd floor. My complex. What do I know? What do I know is an important statement for me to say. I've experienced some things and I know some things and I have some neural net training about the last 48 years of my life, but I'm wrong quite often. I have past traumas that create falsehoods in the present, and sometimes they create truths too. It's not like my learnings are useless and have no bearing on the truth of what's going on right now. They absolutely do. My emotions are my wizard superpowers. I trust my emotions and my ability to feel energy 100%. I trust my inner guidance system, my intuition. I trust it. Like the conclusions I come to, those can for sure be wrong, but I trust when I feel energy. I trust when I feel stuff. And I think as humans, we all have that capability. I'm not some special soul here that has a unique monopoly and claim on being able to feel and read energy and feel situations. Feelings are important, emotions are important, because we have just one life, and there's a lot of suffering that goes on. A big part of life is suffering. I've suffered in my life immensely. My suffering is not anywhere near the people who have suffered the most on this earth. People have been buried alive upside down in a small space for days before they died. That's about as immense suffering as I can think of. Or dying of cancer or disease over many years and suffering through that. Or dying in war or from starvation or tapeworms or whatever. There's so many things that cause suffering in this world. Viruses, bacteria, other humans doing harm, animals, the weather. Like I said, when we are born, we immediately feel the pressure of life. We're just on a spinning rock in space with billions of other humans here who can be unpredictable and have all sorts of personalities and can be distracted while driving or make impulsive decisions, or people attack each other. There's wars, they shoot each other, there's arguing and bickering amongst governments, there's reckless spending and corruption everywhere, and especially in government and politics. And I see the world and I see all of this as I go along my path of personal growth and discovery. I just see the world for what it is, a cruel, brutal, dark place that requires us as humans to adapt, evolve, be strong, or to get wiped out and taken out of the game of life. That's the brutal truth of life. Somebody said to me, Jeremy, what's the number one thing you've learned in life? What statement of truth could you give to everyone? It would be that life can be very cruel, brutal, dark, and unforgiving with the people we interact with and with the environment we live in and with our bodies and health. And it is up to each of us to fight for our lives and evolve and adapt. And the situations each of us are born in is different. Why do some people get favorable conditions when they spawn? They spawn in the game of life. Spawn in a computer game means you are put in a location in the game. Some locations are great with kind, loving parents. There's no traumas created in childhood and life is beautiful. And some people are born in hazardous conditions, are beaten as children and have difficulty, poverty, or grow up where wars are taking place. And the adaptive response and evolution required in that is much greater. Well, that would be my statement. Life can be cruel, brutal, and dark. We must evolve and adapt. And evolution is a big part of life. We are all evolving constantly. Think of all the situations you've had in your life. You learned from those situations. Your brain said, this happened. This person did this. I stubbed my toe. I touched the hot stove. I don't want that to happen again. That's an adaptive response, a mentally adaptive response. But our bodies do the same thing. I punched the heavy bag bare knuckle. I developed calluses on my knuckles because of that. My body creates an adaptive response to the punching of the heavy bag bare knuckle so that my knuckles don't bleed now. They can bleed, but if I don't punch for a while. The adaptive response diminishes over time if we don't continue to exercise it. If I go a few months without punching and I punch the heavy bag again, my knuckles will bleed again. So all things in life must be used and refined and sharpening the saw. I think that's a David Covey. Is he the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People? Is that the book that talks about sharpening the saw as a metaphor for continuing to refine our craft? I don't know. But if you want to have a chance at a good life, you got to adapt and evolve. Life will try to kill you, take you out. I know people that didn't adapt and evolve in life, and they died. It's brutal, harsh truth. There's no sugarcoating it. We're mortal. We can die. And we all have to face that unknown. I'm sitting here in my condo just like looking outwardly, cars going by, and trees swaying in this crazy wind. And I feel it every day that it's kind of like a war. Every day I go to war. I go to work, I go to the gym for a couple hours, I do yoga, I lift weights, I eat nutrient-rich foods, mostly meats and eggs, because I want my body and me to have a good life, or at least a chance. So it's a big part of life is combating the aging process, combating life itself that's trying to take you out. Life is trying to take you out. You get careless and reckless in life, it'll take you out. Whether you're driving on the road, walking around, you gotta pay attention. Take care of your body. This is how you combat the cruel, brutal, and dark side of the world. But everything has a flip side. The world also has a very kind, loving, and light side to it. I know some people that are in that category, people from yoga and elsewhere. Very kind, loving, beautiful souls. They're out there. They're not the majority. I think the majority of people are very self-interested. Everyone to some degree is self-interested. We wake up and we need food and water. We want to feel good. So everyone at some level is self-interested. Some people are just more self-interested than others. And it's up to you who you want to associate with. I'm watching some birds chirp and fly by. Appreciating each moment is something that I've learned as I've gotten older. Appreciating each moment. Just sitting here doing this video, watching cars go by, the fact that I'm alive, my back may hurt, I might have some nerve issues, but overall things are going good. I'm grateful for this life. And I think what I can do is pause this video for the moment and come back. One moment.